Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Dr. Praveen. India celebrates National Reading Day on the 19th of June every year in honor of P.N. Panikkar, the father of library movement in India. This year, June 19th, being a Sunday, the college where I'm currently teaching, the Nagar College of Education, Thiruvallam, Thiruvananthapuram, celebrated Reading Day on the 22nd of June. As coordinator of the Reading Day celebrations of my college, I prepared questions and served as quiz master for a competition for students of the college. The students found the quiz quite informative, and so I thought of video recording them for public use. There are a total of 20 questions and 4 rounds, 5 questions in each round. 5 teams can participate. Round 1 is about book authors, Round 2 is about book title, Round 3 quotations, and Round 4 rapid fire miscellaneous questions. After each question there will be a pause for 15 seconds, following which the answer will be displayed. 3 questions are set aside to be used as tiebreaker if necessary, with a pause of 15 seconds each. So, if you're ready, let's begin. The first round is about book author. Question number 1. What is the name of the Indian in the picture? Time. The answer. It is Geetanjali Shree. She is the author of The Tomb of Sand and winner of the International Booker Prize 2022. Let's move on to the second question. What is his name? Time. The answer is Abdul Razzaq Ghuná, Nobel Prize winner for Literature 2021. Let's move on to the next question. These are popular Indian authors. Who among them wrote The Untouchable? Arundhati Roy, Aravind Adiga, Salman Rushdie, Kiran Desai, Mulkraj Anand, and Ruskin Bond. Time. The answer is Mulkraj Anand. Let's move on to the next question. Who is she? She is famous for her line, "One is not born, but rather becomes a woman." Time. The answer is Simone de Beauvoir. Let's move on to the next question. Who is the author of the book considered to be the most evil book ever written? Time. The answer Adolf Hitler. With that, we come to the end of round 1. We are moving on to round 2. Book title. Are you ready? This is the cover of a popular novel by a Nobel Prize-winning author and is celebrating 50 years of publication in 2022. What is the title? Time. The answer is SIDDHARTHA by Hermann Hesse. Let's move on to the next question. This is the cover page of a novel by a popular Malayalam writer. What is the title? Time. The answer is M.T. Vasudevan Nair, the Sahitya Academy Award winner, for the novel Randam Muram. Let's move on to the next question. This is an icon in the poster of a film celebrating 50 years in 2022 and is based on a popular novel. What is its title? Time. The answer is The Godfather, Mario Puzo. Let's move on to the next question. This Malayalam movie is based on a famous work. What is its title? Kaliyatam is the title of the movie. Time. The answer is Shakespeare's Othello. Let's move on to the next question. These are the most read books in the world. Who is the author of the book Think and Grow Rich? The answer is hidden in the blue box. Time. The answer is Napoleon Hill. With that, we come to the end of the second round. We are now moving on to round 3, quotations. Are you ready? What is the title of the book which has this opening line? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was a season of light. It was a season of darkness. It was a spring of hope. The winter of despair. Time. The answer is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Let's move on to the next question. What is the title of the book which has this opening line? It was inevitable The scent of bitter almonds always reminded him of the fate of unrequited love. Time. The answer is Gabriel Garcia Marquez. The book is Love in the Time of Cholera. The image you see on the left is from the film by the same name. Let's move on to the next question. What is the title of the book which has this opening line? All happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Time. The answer is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. Let's move on to the next question. This is the frontispiece of a famous edition of 1782, which has the line, "A man's education begins at birth." What is the title? Time. The answer is Emily by Rousseau. Let's move on to the next question. This is the opening line of a classic poem written in 1922. It begins, "April is the cruelest month." What is the title of that work? Time. The answer is The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot. He won the Nobel Prize in 1948. With that, we come to the end of round 3. Now it's a rapid fire round, round number 4. Are you ready? Who is the author of this book? Frames of Mind. Time. The answer is Howard Gardner, who proposed multiple intelligences. Let's move on to the next question. This is a logo of a famous publishing company. Name it. Time. The answer is Penguin, Penguin Random House, India, or Penguin Books. Let's move on to the next question. This is the cover, it's partly covered, of a popular book which has a number as its title. What is the title? Time. The answer is 1984 by George Orwell. Let's move on to the next question. This is a scene from the film Bhargavi Nilayam. It is based on a short story. What is the title? Time. The answer is Neela Velicham by Bashir. Let's move on to the next question. In which popular work do you have this line? Time. The answer is Khasakinde Idihasam by O.V. Vijayan. With that, we come to the end of the quiz. Now, these are questions set aside for tiebreaker. Let's move on. Who is the author of the line in the film scene? The line is, "That's a naughty little habit, listening at keyholes." Time. The answer is Ian Fleming's. The film, is James Bond. The film title is Dr. No. Let's move on. What is the title of the book which has this popular line? Looking at the past must only be a means of understanding more clearly what and who you are, so you can more wisely build the future. Time. The answer is The Pedagogy of the Oppressed by Paulo Freire. Let's move on. This flower is mentioned in the title of a popular book. What is the title of the book? Time. The answer is Nirmadalam Putakalam. The author is Madhavikutty, popularly known as Kamala Das. With that, we come to the end of this quiz. Here's a pledge to be taken on reading day. With that, we come to the end. Thank you all for watching.